All right, good evening, Twitch. I'm Sil Coffee, and I'm back casting NGS games with the co-host with the most award-winning Queen Slayer.
Exactly. Thank
Dudettes.
you.
Hi, Dudettes.
Yes,
How are you tonight?
Good. How are you? This is so exciting. It's our first co-casting of the season.
Yes. I'm so happy to be back with you. It should be a fun one. I am ready for a very sweaty game tonight. How about you?
Yes, we are. It's going to be fun because we're casting pretty high division from normal. We're casting the Beast division, B East.
Yes,
I'm going to call them.
Yeah,
the
forever Beast division right here. You heard it.
Exactly. They're going to be called the Beasts from now on. So they're very, very fearsome. It's B is pretty high. It's a pretty high MMR. I think some diamonds and plats in this lobby. So
yeah,
we'll see what they have on, and some familiar faces too. I know, but we know both organizations. You know ReGen,
correct?
Being a rebel yourself.
Yes, I am part of that.
And I've heard of TRSG. I have friends on there, and so this will be a fun cast for everybody to check out.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm excited. It's always fun to cast friends, right?
Exactly. And you know what's crazy is that I think most of the games this season so far have been casted. It's very hard to find an open match to cast this time around. So that's really exciting. So you can always catch some HOTS action anywhere on Twitch when the schedule, is scheduled up.
All right. We do have a draft coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and transition over there, and then we can actually, you know what? We can look at the maps really quickly.
Yes, we forgot to talk about the map pool.
Yes, we do have. We are obviously going to BOE first. You can see that on the pick screen, but we're not going to have spiders this time. I'm a little bit disappointed because I do love that map. So,
well, we lost two kind of macro maps, the Cursed Hollows and Temple. Two of the Spider Queen, a little bit smaller, so a lot more fighting going on. And D-Shire is such a tough rotations map that if you're sort of not used to it, I could see a reason why you don't want to play on it.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. That's one of those maps that could also go, it can either snowball or it could turn depending on 20s, because it usually does go to 20s.
Mm-hmm. We do see some tank bans right off the bat on Battlefield of Eternity, which is where we're going. Diablo makes total sense. He's not fun in those very tight, close quarters. And you see the counter ban of Anubarak. Again, not fun, where there's a lot of places for him to hide to then burrow in and start an engage. So
that is a map-specific and a player-specific ban right there with the Hanzo. If anyone's played against a Wafflecopter, they know about the Hanzo. And there's another tank ban coming out with Johanna being banned out by ReGen.
Oh, Pat with some fun facts in the chat. Divine started in D in their first season and worked their way up all the way to B East.
They're awesome.
They're 100% beasts then.
Nora first picking up that Li Ming. Ming can bring a lot of value for the race on the Immortals.
Yeah, if you don't go orb build for sure, but Nora is a notorious orb build Li Ming main player, so be curious to see if he maybe switches it up to help burn the Immortal a little bit more, or if maybe the rest of the team picks something to burn the Immortal.
Well, we already see Wafflecopter picking up that Phala. I predict a Q build because that is the race build. All right, Let's see. Are they going to let it time out? Is this the type of team we have here where you let the other team sweat out trying to figure out what they're going to pick?
Mm-hmm.
Rhaegar and Muradin. I love the Peppers. That's what you call Rhaegar. The Peppers is so fun to play. Orb boy, Nami Noms. Hello, Nami Noms and Mr. Patrice. All right, here comes our last bands.
Last band.
Perhaps an offlaner, yeah. No Thrall. Or Thrall, I should say. I got in the habit of calling him Thrall because I used to play with an Australian on my team, and he always called him Thrall.
Ow. I love it.
Yep. Oh, Pat, I'm hydrating with some whiskey here. So thank you, Pat. Appreciate that.
Oh no, Pat, you're gonna get her all drunk. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. You're gonna end up just looking at the base the whole match because you can't find anything.
I love it. No chokehold.
Well,
Oh
I guess
my
it
goodness.
is hey, Cho'Gall looks good here, right?
You know, Cho'Gall is OP and fun, especially when he scales. Take a shot of water for every Ming reset. I have coffee points.
Oh, hello, Gojira Dash. Welcome to
Hello.
the cast. I know Gojira Dash is on another team, I think in the same division.
Wonderful. We see the Artanis being picked up. Amateur opponent is great race on this map. Also,
Yeah, so
swaps can be really OP if they can get someone out of position and let the backline kill them.
seeing a lot of race coming out on the side of ReGen Divine. They're definitely looking to win the Immortals in order to win the map.
All right. Let's see what Charlie and Blackpink out.
I'm surprised Chair's on tank because I've known Chair to be a bright wing god. So this will be interesting to see him switching it up, playing some Muradin.
I love that Rexar pick. And there is double heals coming out on the side of ReGen Divine. Uther being picked up. All right.
Well, that just means we're going to hyper carry with the Vala. The big question is if the Vala is the Q build or the whatever build. And we do see some switching it up. Nord picking up the Sylvanas. Pink Blackout picking up Li Ming. So I think we might get a race Li Ming.
Love the switcheroo happening over there. Always part of the strategy.
Is there a draft you prefer over the other?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I think a lot of plays could be made by TRSG Undead with the slows, the flank from the Rexar. Muradin can provide a lot of slows. I don't know. We'll see.
I just think that there's so much CC on the side of ReGen.
Agreed.
That the lowly cleanse that Rhaegar has, I don't think will be enough. So we'll kind of see how they chain it up. It's all about that, right? At the end of the day, how much can they get it all together in sequence? So
correct. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call our home team out. Pink Blackout playing the Li Ming, Butte Holiday on the Peppers there, Chair Glue riding the Golden Cock on the Muradin, and Charlemagne rocking it out on the Rexar. He's riding a Golden Cock. And Nor on that Sylvanas. You want to go ahead and call Red Team over here?
Yes, this is ReGen Divine. We have Tykor on the Uther, Arch Valley on that May. Being carried by everybody, well, in a sense, because you're the hyper carry, is the Waffle Copter on the Vala, Absolute Yoda on that Anduin, and we see the 4-man push up on Logic, who's playing the Artanis. So they immediately decided to go ahead and push for some value here using the Sylvanas Black Arrow up top. But wait, so what's going on bottom?
I don't know. I was just wanted to go down there for the cheese. Chair Glue down here looking to get some Q's out onto them to stop this push here.
So I think they're basically saying, all right, let's trade. Let's see who can do it fastest.
All right, big jump out by Chair Glue. They do manage to get that down. I'm going to go ahead and click top and take a look what's going on over
here. There's no wall top, and there's still a wall down here.
Yep.
I'm not sure the strategy is going to work.
All right, it looks like they are going to be able to get top. I'm not sure they're going to be able to trade. They don't quite have the same kind of push power. And see if this rotation will come down. Waffle Copter taking a lot of damage there.
And it's a little bit of the problem that you went to healers, right? Because that's why you don't have it. So you needed to respond better. I think at the end of the day, look, guys, if you have a Sylvanas playing against you, you need to be smarter. You need to be aware that there is the cheese opportunities for that hero at all times, and you need to be in position.
Big flank by Charlemagne looking to get a pick there, but I think ReGen is out. All right.
And we see, them continuing to use that advantage down here, securing the neutral camp in the bottom lane.
Yeah, great anchoring by both tanks, Misha and Chair Glue there. All right, here's the phase where we've got that null camp pushing down this bot lane here. Artanis just looking, I think, is going to look at that top camp, but we'll see. It doesn't look like a safe situation. They do see 3 down here. There's 4 here, and which means there's 2 top, and there's no way Artanis is going to be able to secure that top camp. And very wisely, Logic goes ahead and lets them have it. Not worth dying over this early in the game, but Blackpink getting caught out down here. Waffle Copter securing. This is first blood, correct?
Yes. Also, let's take a look at those talents, though. I don't see it up on the screen.
Oh, I showed it earlier, but yes, yes.
Because I just wanted to, you know, see what we're dealing with. We do have the amateur opponent on the Artanis, but we do have Creed of the Hunter on the Vala.
So what a juke by Cheriglu, and just narrowly avoids a snowball, saving his life there. But I thought he was a goner for sure. We do see this continued push down here, bot to look for that first keep for ReGen. Oh, Tiger in a lot of trouble there. And Absolute Yoda getting caught out here. Big kill by Blackpink. Or
Pink Blackout.
Pink Blackout. My bad. I have a small daughter who loves K-pop, so Blackpink is kind of on the tip of my tongue because she likes that. What a push coming out here. Aggressive plays being shown by our home team, TRSG Undead. All right. Does anything in these talents stick out to you, dudettes?
Well, I think the big thing is the fact that the Vala is not a race build. She's trying to stack, so it's one of those things where even more so she can't die. Otherwise, they don't get as much value for what she's supposed to be doing on the map. So I'm not really sure. Going with the way things are going, that was a good choice.
Yeah.
Because at this point, she needs late game to really be most effective, especially her 20 that gives her more range. And I'm not sure this game's going to last that long.
We'll
Given
see.
that we have, you know.
Oh, big pickup onto the Vala there. Losing a Gambit sack as a result. Arch Valley looking to get out of here. But run.
Unlucky.
Yep.
So I think with 7s online, we're going to see TRSG easily capture this objective. And just ReGen kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah, very aggressive plays coming out from TRSG. You already see Nora down here looking to zone out the push from the Artanis. Cheriglu hopping in, looking to get a pick here. And
I think he's in trouble.
He's in trouble and does go down. 2 Ming shots. Okay, thank you, Pat. I'm taking 2 sips right now of my very expensive whiskey.
Pat, if this cast derails, it's your fault. I'm blaming you. And this already half dead fort does go down, so we'll probably see some value on the wall of the keep. Oh, Wafflecropter making it out, barely, but Ticker's. Hey, no! Oh my God! Oh, Immortal pushed you to safety. Good job. Good job. We'll take it. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Let's see how much value they can get from this. What a swap by the Artanis! Does get the Charlemagne caught out there on that Rexar. That's what I was talking about with the quality of those swaps. Just getting someone out of position can get you those picks.
That was such a good swap. I saw it start and I was like, is he going to land that? It was kind of a crowded aerial. Is it going to land?
Yeah. What a swap. All right. Blue team taking a bot camp here. Are they going to look to paint this map blue before things start up? It's already 6 minutes in. 10s are not online, but they will be online soon enough for TRSG.
Yeah, they'll definitely have it for this next objective phase. So it's going to be a tough one for ReGen if they want to contest it.
All right.
Arch Valley being a little nosy.
Yeah. Like, get out of here. This is our bot.
And this is a situation where you just need XP.
Yeah.
So you need to be looking for XP. Butte Holiday being a little nosy herself.
Look at this little train.
Kind of trying to flank. They're trying to squeeze out Logic.
Yeah,
looks like they're gonna get it. Oh no, Logic gets Q's because there's 2 healers and you just get heal galore.
Wow. What a disengage, but Anduin does pay the price and they do get that pre-10 pick.
Oh, I think that's the unfortunate Anduin stands still when he heals.
Yes. Did he take?
Situation.
Yeah, he did take the kneeling talent at 7. All right, Logic looking for a swap. Does get the pick out onto Butte Holiday, and Butte Holiday does go down. Big damage coming out from the Ming balls. They're probably going to back off here. Big ice wall catching 3 in there.
Do we have the Blizzard follow-up? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Oh
Plus
my God,
Anduin Light Bomb. Nor goes down.
It's huge.
It's huge. What a counter engage there for the side of ReGen Divine.
All they needed was their 10 so that they could layer up their CC the way that I predicted in the draft. Well done.
Good job.
But, you know, you do have 2 buildings down and a wall as well. So
Last Malkier, I'm glad that you like coffee. All right, let's see what these teams are doing. They look like they're just going to race. I thought maybe they do a spicy invade there. But they're like, no, let's get this.
Yeah, now so then they have the lead going into the halftime here. They are going to have to deal with the push of this Bruiser Camp bottom lane, but the bottom lane is already so far pushed anyway.
Yeah, oh.
All right.
Big Q coming out from Cherglue over there looking to
do
fight.
Have Ice Wall coming on. Ooh, Logic started that Bruiser Camp, so he's not a part of this fight. It's technically a 4v5. I don't think TRSG knows that.
But honestly, they don't want to fight on this Immortal for that reason where Tiger just got stunned there. There's
and the boars
are coming out. Yeah.
Very split Arch Valley, a little bit split, trying to keep Cherglue away from jumping in on the back line. Great job, and it allows the rest of the team to focus.
Oh, Anduin does go out. I think the silence arrow did land on the Anduin at that point, but he had already popped his light bomb, and so it didn't affect that. There's the AoE healing coming out from the Rhaegar.
And now Ice Wall isolates the healer.
Looking so low, does go down by Logic there.
Honestly, what a fucking fantastic Ice Wall by Arch Valley to basically isolate the healer so that they're not there to keep the rest of the team alive.
Yep.
Really well done. So again, you see just the CC is what's sort of winning these fights for ReGen, but they are losing the macro.
Yep. You do see Logic coming down here to clear to make sure that they can keep their keep. That was kind of fun to say, keep your keep.
Keep the keep, exactly.
All right, Arch Valley going and looking for CC there, but they're really just sorting out. They need to wait for this Immortal so that they can get a push up here.
And they definitely would want to do this with everybody at some point if Logic wants to make his way up here. Ooh, great
big
save.
Flank. Yeah, there's the light bomb does come out, lands on Cherglue. Unstoppable comes out from the Rhaegar. There's the ice wall looking to get a pick out onto Charlemagne. Do they get it?
Charles! Unlucky.
All right.
I think Arch is like 3 for 3 on these ice walls.
Yep.
You know?
What a pickup for them. There's a big stun coming out onto Cherglue there, but able to hop away. There's the silence arrow does come out, forcing Arch Valley to back off a little bit so they can get some health.
I was holding my breath because I saw Logic go in and try to get a swap, and I almost thought he landed it.
Yeah.
His swaps have been so on point here and so vital for some of these kills. So I was like, can he do it again?
Speaking of Logic, he just comes straight down here to look for this camp here. Meanwhile, just trading camps from bot to top. This is spicy, dudettes. I like this.
I think it just took the 10s to be online for ReGen to really get their footing here. So we're sort of even.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's 6, 7, 13, 14. But no.
What is that back? I think there was a call there saying, no, keep going. See if we can force them to back off.
Oh, they're backing.
They are backing.
It's a back off.
It's a back off for sure. It's a tactic of like trying to draw them away. They do have this null camp plus a catapult wreaking havoc on this bot gate here.
Oh, goodness.
And now they're just playing the safe game where let's just clear our stuff and look for another re-engage later.
Exactly. If anything, try to find something so that you can get your 16s faster. If I was ReGen, I would have soaked that top lane one more time before sitting in a bush.
Just because it was almost getting picked there. There's the light bomb. Does connect out. Unstoppable goes out. So much big damage coming out there. The boars are coming out. Ice wall landing a little bit. Gets two people. The puppies. Wow.
You know what I'm really not liking here is that Yoda's using the light bomb on himself, so it's constantly putting himself in danger, which is why he's dying so much in these fights, because he's trying to get value on his own light bombs. He really needs to be applying it to the Mei or to the Uther who's standing in the front and not be doing it himself. He's got 3 deaths, the most on his team, and he is the main healer. Can't be dying all the time. They need you alive.
All right, 16s are online for TRSG. We're electing to go ahead and race this and see what kind of scuffle they're going to have during the halftime. Meanwhile, Divine working on getting this camp so that they can have opposing pressure. They do have a camp marching bot. We see Misha, they're kind of sniffing out. I'm sure they know where they are, looking for an engage here.
They should do it. They're 16s. Why not? Fight them. Because I bet you if they win this fight here, they basically can win the game, because that bottom keep is like 1/3 dead.
Yeah. But they elect to go ahead and finish clearing so that they can have some more time to go ahead and clear and have a defense. They're not quite 16s. They do get 16s now, so they'll be on even foot. But I completely agree with you. That was the time for them to look for that fight.
It was so in their favor.
All right, we see them turtling up here. They have a full shield immortal marching on their top keep here. It's gonna come down to if they get a pick here or not. Yeah, the silence arrows, I agree, Jake, have been pretty clutch. There's a big stun by the Misha. Mei going in, pops her unstoppable, looking for some damage on the back line. There's the ice wall, hitting 2 people there. Coming up, Absolute Yoda can manage to connect that light bomb, but they still need to burn this immortal. Oh,
the problem is
they pick out onto the Murden with the Mei Blizzard right there. Can they finish this defense?
The problem is their big burn is Artanis, who's melee, and he needs to get close enough to this, right? So he needs to feel safe, maybe with the Murden out of the way.
Mei does go down.
But Absolute Yoda's looking
no,
like he's in trouble. The
What?
resets.
Yeah, Ming resets. Charlemagne looking to close out this game, pinging for help here as they chase a kill up here. He gets Misha back in time, and do you think he can do it? I think he can do it. Look at this! Look at this! So spicy!
Charles!
Does go down. They have 8% left on their core. What can they do with this defense? It's so low. They're gonna they could backdoor so easily. See what logic is.
They don't even need the objective at this point.
Yeah.
They could just
especially when you have a Sylvanas, you've got a Misha. It puts them in a very good position. TRSG Undead. All right.
But I do like the ReGen Divine. What they're doing here is getting that top camp that would have just marched straight to their core.
Yeah.
Taking care of that. We see TRSG maybe slowly moving their way to the bottom one, but not really.
I think they want to find a pick if possible, but it looks like TRSG is playing fairly safe, making sure that they avoid being caught out, because if they do get caught out, it's not good for them.
Yeah, they don't need to force this. This is basically in the bag.
This is actually making me nervous watching Logic up here up top. He is patiently waiting for his team here.
Oh no, he checked a bush.
Oh,
that
blind
ice actually doesn't connect. First one that does not.
Yeah, I think it was a blind one. I'm nervous about this engage. Misha is going to get blown up. There's the Artanis beam coming out, chasing them out. They're going to wait for Misha to come back before they look for another engage.
Honestly, the best thing Misha ever did was eat all of those ults. That's a lot of ults that came out on the poor little bear. And good for Team TRSG, and look what they're doing.
Yeah, look at this. I love this call that we're seeing right here. We do see ReGen Divine is sniffing this out. They are looking to go ahead and back. But are they going to play the back game here?
The back.
The back.
The back off.
They're gonna back off. They're gonna see where they're at. Meanwhile, you have Artanis still doing that. The
thing is, who's gonna check it first?
Who's gonna check it? They see Anduin over there. Anduin is not with the team. big stun coming out. They're looking for the pick out onto Wafflecopter. What a pull by.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. They're just going to go ahead and siege. Ice Wall does connect, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Great Light Bomb coming out, looking for a pick. There's the Ancestral Healing.
They're
being
on
popped.
the healer, but the healer's not doing the damage.
Exactly.
Oh,
wow,
goodness.
what a spicy game. Ending right before they hit 20, too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, dudettes. Let me go ahead and update that score right there. First game going over to TRSG. Let me go ahead. Game summary, too. Looks a little bit prettier there. All right. Does anything stand out to you with these stats?
You know, I think what really just sort of, it's something that you just don't want to see. You don't want to see the Anduin being the tank, putting the light bomb on themselves and walking into danger in order to get that value. That needs to be a communication between the Anduin and one of the frontline heroes, which is either the Artanis or the Mei, or even the Uther, since you did decide to go double tank into that comp. So for me, I felt like a lot of unnecessary risk being put out there by choosing that strategy of I'm going to put it on myself and then walk forward and hope that I don't get caught.
Yeah.
Which, you know, they have their own CC. They have a slow. So it was a little bit of a weird choice for me to watch, and hopefully it can be corrected in the future, I would hope.
So, dudettes, I have to cut back to cameras because a Muscle Beach has been redeemed.
What? What does that mean? What do you got to do?
I have to flex my chicken arms.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
All right, you do that while I take a sip of water.
Are you
when
satisfied?
you said Muscle Beach, I was like, lemonade.
All right, there's the Muscle Beach for you. All right, let's see what the next map is going to be. Hopefully they let me know. I'm going to go ahead and go over
let me get out of this lobby.
The maps.
So what's left?
Lots of things.
I mean, of course we're going to go to Towers of Doom, right?
Of course.
That's the go-to. Oh, no. Infernal Shrines is also the go-to. I haven't seen an Infernal Shrines game in a while.
Yeah?
So, wouldn't mind seeing that one.
So, Infernal Shrines, that would be fun. I know a certain person on that team that plays Hogger, and that's the best Hogger map, right?
Oh, I think I know that person too.
Yep.
It's a really good Hogger map.
He taught me things about Hogger.
Oh, they're in a lobby.
What? Let me in. Okay, I'll join off of Charlemagne. Oh, I love this map.
Oh, you see, but I casted this map a couple of days ago, and God, it went on for like 30 minutes.
Wait. ReGen picked? I think ReGen picked this.
Oh my God, Sil, you have all of the maps selected from casting other things. You need to go into the app
and set the map pool.
And set the map pool. Oh my God, it says that they can go to Blackheart's Bay and Haunted Mines, and you even have the ARAM maps and Hanamura.
I will fix that eventually, but pay no mind to that. You actually see the things picked, so everyone just calm down.
Jake Yaz was like, oh my God, so many maps.
Dudettes is correct. We cannot go to all of those maps. I think the newest map that was added to the NGS pool was Garden was voted in, and it was not in last season.
Mm-hmm. It was actually a really close vote for two of the maps that were in last place. So they said that it was so close that they just let them both in. Mm-hmm. Basically, Hanamura and Warhead aren't in, which is still a shame, because I do think that we need to start to embrace that Warhead Junction is a map in rotation, and it's going to be in rotation for perpetuity.
I see.
Because nothing's changing in this game anymore.
Sag, I don't even want to think about it.
I would have loved them to just add Volskaya too, and just call it a day. Have all of them be in the rotation since you're turning off the lights.
Yeah. I don't know if they'd go for that, though. Who wants
No, Dice, someone did notice. Jake Yaz noticed. He's the one that said all of the maps are there.
It's all good. No one panic. We're only doing NGS maps tonight.
Oh, God.
All right. We do have a lobby here, but no draft yet. I should probably tell them that we are ready. Casters ready.
Oh, yeah, they're all in there now.
That was a spicy game. I liked the aggression that I saw.
But it's really something that everyone should sort of be aware of every time you're facing a Sylvanas. And if you're playing with a Sylvanas, not to be confused with a Syl, there are two different people. One's very angry, one's not so much. Is that you have to always be in position ready for that push. That's like the MO of picking Sylvanas. That's literally the first things out of my mouth every time I'm in a lobby with a Sylvanas. I say, oh, we're cheesing top or bottom or wherever. So I think you also needed to recognize that you didn't have the race to compete with it because you had chosen two healers, right?
Correct. The other thing is they realized that they had a scaling hero with the Vala on the other team. So if they were really aggressive in the beginning, they would get a lot of macro value before the Vala would get her value.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, honestly, TRSG played it really well, and I think ReGen didn't adjust fast enough. And again, I think it has to do with recognizing what you drafted. You drafted two healers. You're not going to outrace them. Yeah. You built a Vala that needs to hit off of the heroes, so you might as well go into the lane where all the heroes are.
Yep. There we see Diablo being banned out. It was banned out the previous game. Let's see if we'll repeat within Nubarak was the other first ban for the side of Divine.
Do you think they're target banning someone, or do you think they're target banning Charlemagne, who I know started to play Diablo really well last season?
Yeah, but it's Charlie's team that banned
I
Diablo.
know, maybe they're like, look, we don't really want you to play this, Charles, but we don't want to actually say it.
His Diablo is, I dare I say it, it's a beast.
Yeah.
It would be a beast and be East.
That's why I'm like, don't target ban your own hero, your own person.
It could be a target ban to Arch Valley. Arch Valley's May got them so many picks in the previous game.
What's going on, Voodoo? Hello.
Hi, Voodoo. All right, there's that target ban coming out on the Hanzo again.
Voodoo said he's waiting still for when you return to League. I can't even say it.
No. Voodoo.
He's waiting with bated breath.
Well, you can keep having bated breath.
No, Voodoo's a Fall Guys main now.
I see. All right, Johanna. And they didn't like the Sylvanas either. They got so much value out of Norse Sylvanas that previous game. I can understand not wanting to deal with the cheese again. But guess what, dudettes? There's other characters that you can cheese with. Will TRSG pick another cheese hero?
And then there's also the idea of what is your strategy as a team on this map? We always talk about the objective not being as strong as just pushing, because it's so much time spent just sitting on a point versus soaking and getting value on the map itself. So are we going to see the teams fight for the objectives, or are we just going to see them go ahead and give it up so that they get the push elsewhere? We do see the Junkrat coming out on the side of ReGen, and Yoda taking the Rhaegar, and Nor picking up that Vala on the side of TRSG.
All right. Ooh, we've talked about his Hogger.
Well, there you have it. He pulls out his Hogger.
Speaking of puppies, I like the Rhaegar pickup over there, plus the Junkrat can provide so much disruption and zoning on the point control.
Absolutely. And Junkrat, that's just the poke hero. You don't really need to be getting close to engage.
Oh my God, Pat. Wouldn't let me hydrate any further. Only thing saving Syl's liver last game.
Well, thank you, Twitch.
This is a very expensive whiskey. I can't gulp this down like I'm in college, Pat. I've got to enjoy it, my friend.
Is that a whiskey from the place that you went whiskey tasting?
Correct, it is. It's the distiller's cut, so. It's very, very good.
Is it infused with certain flavors?
No, so the distiller's cut is when they age it in barrels, right? So this one was aged in an old rum barrel. So it has a little bit of that smoky sweetness to it. Ooh, this is spicy. Look what just got picked up on the side of Divine. We are seeing a Wafflecopter pick up the Alarak.
Yeah, so this is actually a little bit risky, though, because Alarak is a melee hero, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be meleeing into a Murden who's probably going to be stunning you a lot. You're going to be dealing with a Hogger in your face. Now you're going to be dealing with a Stukov in your face. So I'm a little bit cautious about how effective that's going to be. But I guess it doesn't matter when you have a Deathwing behind you. Oh, well.
This is a spicy draft. I love what I'm seeing over here on the side of ReGen Divine. I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. So you have Garrosh over here, tosses them in the back. You know, they're momentarily, if you do the combo, it's toss, stun, Alarak, pull, and silence. Theoretically, could get some really great picks if we see those kinds of plays.
I'm wondering if ReGen is trying to play the point with the Deathwing pick. I'm not, because, I mean, the Vala can be a little bit challenging to deal with as a Deathwing because she's just going to be kiting a lot. Zagara's, you know, she scales, so late game she's probably going to be able to do a lot of damage to high health pool heroes. So I'm not so sure about that pick. I'm thinking that TRSG definitely has the stronger draft here, kind of electing to go a little bit standard with their choices. So let's see what they choose to do.
All right.
Because they do have some good push on their side with the Zagara as well. So I don't even think they need to be doing the objectives coming up here.
I agree. And sometimes the objectives, well, here's one argument for the objectives on this map is that you can stack off that Triglav. And if you have a stacking hero like a Vala and you see the bile drop coming out of the Zag later, and look, we even have Charlemagne stacking with his hot dogs at level 1. So letting the other team take that early Triglav can be really advantageous to help scale your heroes up. And like you said, here's that early cheese coming on. But I see on the mini map that ReGen Divine is looking like they're ready
can do
for
this
it
because of the Zerglings that are just helping to tank it a little bit. I think at the same time maybe they're just like saying, "Hey, it worked the first game, might as well try it again."
All right, let's go ahead and look mid. Vala looking to get some early stacks, and let's see what kind of stacks they are going. This is a Q build Vala. I like that. Big pick out onto the Stukov does go down. Well played, ReGen Divine.
Incredible if he was able to just kind of isolate the Stukov so easily right there. Well done by that team in their execution.
You know, we have Logic up here. I love seeing teams flexing like this. Logic was playing the Artanis the last game, and now we see him on the Junkrat here, looking to get picks. They want to get Sadism for Wafflecopter there. Oh, there's the silence. It does come out, and they do get that pick out onto the Vala.
Yeah, being a body check Garrosh is definitely going to help this match, where you're going to be able to kind of close the gap on a lot of these heroes.
Yeah.
Like the Vala who's trying to scoot away.
Meanwhile, you see poor little thick arm over here looking to finish out this camp. But we've got Hogger on the case here to finish it out with some spins. I love
you just see the Deathwing just pushing bottom, like kind of doing his own thing.
I love seeing the Junkrat traps being used for vision here.
That's what they're for, really. Ultimately, that's what you should be using them for.
Did he go traps at 1? No. All right. But you know who else has vision? Zag. Super valuable here. Take a look at her talents.
Very hard for Arch to do exactly what he's trying to do in this top lane because there is a little creepy
Stukov, take your talents. Oh, big silence coming out onto Arch Valley here. Sorry, I did not notice that. I was like taking a peek at these talents. This is such a busy map because of the close rotation between top and mid. Yeah, Pat says Garrosh and Alarak Bash Brothers. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Looking to get a little bit of an early push here with his... Usually...
Oh, thank you. Yoda, take the whole thing! Oh my god. Please. If you're gonna use lightning bolt, at least kill the whole creep. It's one of my least favorite things about my teammates when they don't clear the creep. Creep is so vital.
Big pull coming out, but what a leap coming out from Cheriglu to get out of that situation. Great disengage.
Honestly, great peel from Butte Holiday with the Stukov, with the silence, keeping the rest of the team away from jumping further on to Muradin.
Meanwhile,
sometimes, you know, a healer can be a peeler.
Yeah, and take a look up top. They're electing to get a push with their camp up here instead of taking point, which makes a lot of sense. The game is won off taking structures, not winning the point all the time. Triglav a little bit underpowered, especially early in the game.
I think that also, and they're looking for sevens, right? Maybe after sevens we get a fight, or maybe they really just don't care about the objective.
Yep. Sevens are online. I mean, like we said, Zag is going to scale really well late in the game. We've got Vala scaling with that Q build. It's huge burst damage. But so far, only sitting at 9 stacks.
We see ReGen picking up their turret that respawned again. Oh, Garrosh going in, tossing a silenced Muradin, but he's getting out. He's a tough one to lock down when he's got that little jumpy jump.
Ah, there's the button.
Getting pulled in, but he walks out easily.
Look at all of there's a gun, there's 2 guns on point, plus the healing beacon. Charlemagne getting silence there is going to go ahead and spin out. They do get the pick out onto the Muradin, looking for another kill on the Hogger. Hogger uses his Q to get away, but Wafflecopter wants blood. They're looking for it. I think the Rhaegar really wanted to bite in and look for that kill there, but, you know, let's take what we can get, right?
Exactly.
Don't overstate your hand. There we go. We finally have 2 people in that Triglav.
No, they switched. It was actually, I was just going to comment on it. Why is the Junkrat in the Triglav? It should definitely be the Alarak. The Junkrat can get so much poke out of it.
Yeah.
And he goes in ahead and clears top.
Nice
so that
boop.
we could get the value up here as well. This is a dead robot.
Yeah. Nor looking for those Q stacks here off the Triglav. Unstoppable is popped, and Arch Valley's like, peace out, bruh. Meanwhile, down bot, we see the Deathwing and the Hogger trading licks here. Gotta give love to our offlaners on occasion, right? They do a hard job, right? They do things. They keep you at level. They make plays when they come and flank. Meanwhile, speaking of spicy plays here, there's a silence pull into Charlemagne, looking awfully low, is able to spin away.
Oh, man.
That was a spicy look at that, creating a little bit of space. Meanwhile, oops, sorry about that with the camera. It just kind of slipped down.
We do see the camp being picked up top on the side of ReGen Siege camp. That was the Rhaegar and the Junkrat, or just the Rhaegar. And now we see them moving on to the healing one, which, again, there's a lot of creep here, and nobody seems to care to clear it.
Yep. All right, big silence goes down. There's the taunt out onto the Vala. Junkrat is coming out, but is slapped away. Does get a little bit of damage out onto Cheriglu, but it's not enough. This is like a poke battle here. We do see a Junkrat trap there. I don't think they'll be able to secure it because of that. It's the power of Junkrat, right?
A lot of ults came out during that. Honestly, again, the healer is the peeler. Butte Holiday doing an amazing job keeping her team alive.
Big boop coming out. Cheriglu does go out. Big silence by Butte Holiday. All right.
But we see ReGen wanting to use this camp's push up top to their advantage. It is the objective next phase in this lane as well. So that's why you want to see them try to get a little bit of value here. Poking them out with the Junkrat.
Yeah, and all that vision.
Tennis balls.
From the Zagara getting so much value here.
Yeah, absolutely. They know almost everywhere where ReGen is because ReGen is just not clearing the creep.
All right, let's take a look down here. Deathwing and Charlemagne facing off. I'm sure Charlemagne happy to get those hot dog stacks. And by hot dogs, I'm talking about his dynamite.
Now I want a hot dog.
If that makes sense. To me, they've always looked like exploding hot dogs, so I just call it hot dogs.
Don't tease me with a hot dog.
Alright, just a little bit of a scuffle. I think that ReGen is looking for 13s first before they look for an engage here, unless they can catch somebody out here. Yeah, we see Archvalley using his Q to go ahead and clear some creep there.
Well, this is where TRSG kind of has a sense that the entire team of ReGen is up top, so maybe get some value elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then pull them off of that objective, exactly what Norris just now doing. The
Big taunt coming out
Oh,
by the boop. A little bit of anti-synergy there, but they do secure 13s first, so let's see if they're going to look for a fight with this level advantage.
man. Cher is actually doing such a great job at being the one eating all of these taunts, all of these tosses for his team.
Yeah.
It's probably the hardest, most unfun game for him, but it's so much value that he's giving his team.
All right, they are waiting for that Junkrat to rotate up top. But I think they're just going to poke this out because I see Junkrat making his way over to that camp over there, but decides against it. I wonder what the calls are like right now.
A little odd because they did have an advantage of 13 over TRSG right there and didn't seem to take advantage of that. So we're just going to brawl it out on the point.
Yeah, and there's that spin coming out from the Hogger. Big breath coming. The Maw goes out, connects, but doesn't get any value. Looking for that kill out onto Cherglue. Big slap coming out from the Stukov. There is a gun right there. Taunt goes out. Tiger might go down here from the Hogger Q. Hot dogs do go off. There's the Alarak ulti. Oh my gosh.
There's so much.
Charlie in the back just wrecking them.
That was actually so well done by him. I don't know if you noticed, he went unstoppable into the team and was able to kick and beat up on the Deathwing, who was just breathing fire, which makes him a little stationary. And shortly after that, he was dead.
Affirmative, Pat. We do see the bile drop stack quest there. But not the auto attack stack. She took in Venom the poison auto attack.
Yes, I was told that is the right talent to take.
Oh my gosh, people have so many opinions about right talent. I do agree with some of it, but
oh goodness. See the wall falling down middle.
Oh,
Ooh,
awful
what a
copter,
slap.
don't die! Sadisms. You know what a Canadian once told me?
What?
Playing
Sorry?
Alarak. If
Oh.
you die, it's no longer sadism, it's sadism.
Yes,
Sorry.
it's very sad. I like how you specifically said a Canadian said this. No way an American would ever say this.
It was a Canadian, by the way. Yeah, it is. They got a lot of value letting the early Trigloff go, so like I said, it can be so valuable to those stacking heroes like a Vala and a Bile Drop Zagara. Alright.
So ReGen took advantage of the Vala going down and stole the turret camp. So they're looking to have some toys for this next objective. Oh, what's going on?
They do have 16s, but TRSG knows that they're not here. They see Deathwing in the bot lane. They have no eyes on where their healer is.
Oh, no.
Big Junkrat. The Maw goes out, does not connect. There's the taunt. Oh, Logic goes down in Arch Valley. Yeah. That is maybe a little bit miscommunication about where the team was, because they weren't in place to stop that.
I'm sorry. That was actually really Charlemagne just styling on them. Let's face it. Did you not see how he just like scooted in front of them and said, "You shall not pass," and hit them back?
Yeah.
That was Charles. Good job.
Hog are incredibly powerful in these corridors because this Q wall bangs them, right?
Exactly. He was able to go split through the retreating team and then kick them back towards his team in order to secure those kills.
Yeah.
So here they have the double camp pushing onto core.
Mm-hmm. They're going to be able to clear this easily, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look at these talents. Sadism, yeah.
I think yeah, he did die, so it is sadism right now.
Sag.
Super Sag.
And Voodoo, I like how he's like sadism, eh? He got
very Canadian.
He got into the Canadianness of that.
Mm-hmm. So we see TRSG trying to pick up some more real estate. This is the bottom lane where we do have the next objective. Whoa, what is this weird arrow happening on my mini map? Is it happening on yours?
Nope.
Like the arrow at the top lane.
Oh, I did not notice it. I'm in bot lane, like watching them take that bot keep. They're gonna have so much pressure here.
It's time, heroes. Control the terminal.
And ReGen does not have a fountain to kind of retreat to or a building here.
They don't. How's Charles doing on his hot dog stacks? 50 hot dog stacks, 29 Vala stacks.
And it looks like we're in position. We're moving very slowly.
Yeah, I agree with you, Wolo, that they have to get some picks, and then once they get them, they have to push. Meanwhile, we see them creating pressure up there in that top lane there.
Charles sliding ahead. I love it. Every time he does it, it's like, you know, he's trying to catch up. He's trying to do something. And this is them not caring about the objective because they don't need it. They have this win condition top lane, so let's use it. Butte pushing Arch Valley away from the rest of the team. Beautifully done.
Waffle Copter missed a combo.
Gets that Ancestral that just didn't do anything.
All right. I have my child here dancing. I don't think she knows I'm not on camera right now.
And down goes Chair.
All right, they're looking for a pick out onto Nora. Junkrat does connect with that ulti.
Nora?
There's the pickup on the Vala. Butte looking very low, does go down. What will they do with this advantage?
Well, that was just greedy.
I would like to see something go down, such as this bot over here. What will they do? We see Arch looking to take this camp. Absolute Yoda looking to take a camp.
I think that was just a really unfortunate bad push where you didn't have too much in your favor. If they had maybe the camps to push along with them, it would have made sense. They just overstayed top.
Yeah, agreed. I don't know any teams that do that.
Me neither.
Just kidding. I'm being sarcastic. My team does that.
I know.
Push. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen them get some pressure because they have pressure in all of the lanes and only 2 keeps left.
Okay, but like still, look at your mini map. Isn't there a weird blue arrow on the mini map top lane going into the red base? Like what is that?
I see that. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna blame Charlemagne.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. I'm sure he did it. This game is done being upgraded, guys. It's perfect.
Yeah, but take a look at what they're doing. They're gonna put a lot of pressure on the core to see if they can force it back there. Look, Logic already popping out. They are gonna go ahead and defend their core. They've got the shields down. They have a Zagara. They've got a level 20 Vala on this. They can do this.
And this Zagara is doing crazy amounts of damage.
Yeah. Just incredible. GG's, well played. All right.
Dice, you're correct. 3 down time to do camps, right? So tell us more about your comms.
Oh my goodness. I don't know anyone who does that.
Me neither. Never seen that one.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these stats really quickly and beg for an interview.
You know where you don't see that, Sil? In League.
Oh my goodness. GG's. All right, let me message the teams to see if we can go ahead and get an interview. Where is Div B? Oh my goodness, that's Henry. He wants an interview, TRSG. Interview, that's my kid. Let's go ahead and pop over to one of the open lobbies there. Athena, can you stop?
Oh, is that true, Pat? So you would have to literally hear it constantly? Your core is under attack? That would suck. God, this game is perfect.
All right, let's go ahead and go into one of the casting lobbies and see if someone will join us.
Yeah.
Okay, just take a quick look at these stats here. Nor getting so much value from that Q build. I know a certain Vala player who loves playing Q builds.
You gotta love the Q build.
I know.
It's so valuable.
It's really big burst for sure. Take a look at these talents. You see anything out of the norm here? I like this Wolfie build that Yoda went. You don't see it that often.
Yeah, you don't. You don't see it that often. There's always like the debate between is totem build the right build or is there something else? You know, the shield build is what a lot of people have been doing as well.
Yeah, I love the shield build.
Yeah, I like to see the little things going around me.
I know. Oh, they're in coin toss. Let's go to coin toss. Yes, let's go to coin toss.
Oh.
Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was such spicy games. I loved all of your macro decisions. How do you feel?
Thank you. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I'm sorry that my dog is super excited for some reason, so I apologize for him. But I asked, how do you feel?
Nervous to be doing an interview.
Oh, you're doing great.
Yes, you answered the first question. You're doing fantastic. Oh my god, you're a pro.
I'm very proud of my team.
Yeah.
Let's talk to us a little bit about the decision. I mean, now it seems to be something that you guys did twice back to back. Now you could become known for this. These pushes with the Sylvanas, the push with the Zag made sense. What was the communication in the comms when you then saw that they weren't coming to defend top?
So Nor's the one who called it out. He felt like we could push it. And so we kind of took a leap of faith and decided to push it, especially when we saw that Rhaegar and all of them had capped the objective and saw them pushing in bot. We knew that we had time to push core pretty hard. So that's kind of like, it was kind of like the same in the first game too, where we just kind of baited it out and then went.
And just went for it.
Just we took a leap of faith. That's really what it was.
No, it was well done, but I think it was probably one of the fastest times I've ever seen someone's fort go down on BOE. They just didn't respond at all to it. But I think you guys played it fabulously well. Really did.
Thank you. We were nervous because we were talking back and forth, questioning ourselves, but then we just said, just do it. So we did it.
Nice.
So let's talk about the Diablo bans. Do you guys just don't want to let Charlemagne play Diablo? Is that what the problem is?
Well, Charlemagne's on our team, and he's our technically our off laner. So
Diablo can play in the off lane.
True, but we knew that they had a formidable Diablo, and we didn't feel like we wanted to play into it, especially on BOE, where he's very strong.
Okay, no, I'm just checking because I know Charles was playing tank last NGS season, and I know that Diablo was one of his strongest ones. So it's fine, guys. Everybody, the team's not trolling Charles. They believe in his talents and they let him play Hogger.
Yes.
Yeah, he's our dedicated offlaner. Chair is our dedicated tank.
Awesome.
Got it. Just so you know, this might be out of context for you. Is it? Syl and I played with Charles a long time ago on a team, so I'm just busting his balls a little bit.
And he does say hello. He really wanted to be here for the interview, but this is my very first interview, so it was kind of like breaking the water.
Don't steal her thunder, Charles.
Yeah, how dare you? Even though I was loving your Hogger spins, they were really great. And then in the second game, what was your guys' strategy going into Volskaya? Did you guys want to contest the objective? Did you want to push? What was the discussions going on around there?
In the beginning, we decided on sieging.
Mm-hmm.
So we felt really strong about it. So we chose the kind of just giving up objective and just pushing lane. That's really what we decided to do.
And it worked out. You got so much value from your stacking heroes that way as well.
Yeah. I was stacked, I think, by level 9.
Yeah, you were stacked super quickly with that level 7 talent.
Yes.
Very cool. I don't think I have any other questions. So
yeah, I don't. Congratulations. If you guys keep doing this, I do say that this is a style that you guys have. So keep up the great work.
Is this the second? You guys won the first week as well, or?
No, we lost our first week.
Then
we won our flex match on Thursday, and now we won this week's.
Fantastic! Well, congratulations!
Great job.
It's only up from here.
We're formidable.
Exactly. What's
Thank you guys so much.
Wait? What's the background of the name Undead?
Yes.
So I played a lot of StarCraft too when I was younger, and I really sucked at playing Undead, but it was my favorite class. So I don't know, it just kind of came to me, TRSG Undead. I mean, Team Bravo Strike Go Undead. Just it's kind of fun.
Nice.
So it's kind of dumb, but or Warcraft. I'm sorry, Warcraft 3. Wow, that's really special to me.
It's all good. It's all good. But I have to say, because a certain season is coming up called Halloween, and just my favorite. I'm in favor of this Undead name. So
exactly.
Well, thank you. And it's Warcraft 3. I'm so sorry. I bombed that.
All good. All good. Nami Nam says it's how I feel inside. What?
Is there any shout outs you want to do, Pink Blackout, or anything you want to...
I do want to say that our MVP tonight is Nor. Good calls on pushing core. I love it. Butte, also, thank you so much for being our shot caller. You're doing wonderful. Chair, formidable tank. I love you. And Charlotte, awesome off laning. Thank you all so much for being part of my squad. And I look forward to our next week.
All right. Great job. GG's. Thank you so much for the interview. Have a nice night.
You too. Thank you so much.
All right. I think that's it for us, isn't it, dude?
Yeah, I think that's it. It was a licky quickie.
Yeah. A licky quickie. Oh no, don't make that our catchphrase.
A quickie licky?
All right, do we have someone we could raid for tonight?
Was there anyone else casting? Don't we know of? Let me see.
I don't think there was that many games tonight, and they were all around the same time.
Oh, Osmanthus was supposed to cast, but I think he's done. Let me see. I think he's casting if you wanted to go to him.
All right, let me take a look.
Or Osmanthus.
I have him. I have it. All right, I'm starting the raid. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us tonight. Peace out.
Say hi to Osmanthus and support the rest of the NGS community by checking out the next game.
All right, I'll take a sip for you, Chair Glue. Thank you for cashing out.